Cut for all your concrete cutting needs.
War of the Wings presented by Hydrolink. They're getting the grid up board. What an awesome sight, and to think that there's still 8 cars sitting out there in the pits who didn't qualify tonight. Quite unbelievable. The growth and the growth of sprint car racing in the South Island. Here we go, folks. It's the 4-wide salute.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Put our drum band, get up, give them a wave.
Get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble. Right, come on back straight. You can show us how it's done. We've got the flags waving. The kids are up there. Oh boy, you never ever get sick and tired of this sight. Prison Band, your turn to send the ultimate dirt track warriors away on their 25-lap journey. Forget the rest. We've got the mainland's best, ladies and gentlemen. We present the stars and the cars. It's feature time for a Hydrolink War of the Wings Sprint Car Series. It is going to be a battle royal. That front row, Daniel Anderson and Steve Duff, both of these guys have won feature races for the War of the Wings this season. Anderson won round 1, Duff won round 2. Jamie Duff, who's starting from grid number 3, won round 3. Jason Smith, outstanding performance from him tonight, qualifying from grid number 4. Row number 3, certainly an outstanding prospect. Alicia McLaughlin in the 6 car, outside of her Luke Keegan, the man whose resume from racing is as thick as the Auckland Yellow Pages. From row number 4, Sean Ashton and Connor Rangi. Row 5, Matt Honeywell, Jaden Dodge. Let's sit down and hold on. It's going to be a white knuckle ride. 25 laps of V8 powered methanol burning speedway action. Here we go, folks. We've gone green for the feature race. And it's Steve Duff that gets the best of the starts, but Daniel Anderson. Oh, Anderson's gone round in front of the pack. They won't see him. Operation Desert Storm down there.
Matt Honeywell into a AJ. Matt Honeywell was the one that collected Anderson as he went round.
Well, we did say earlier on that, well, keep the keys to that water truck handy. Visibility will be at an absolute premium further back in the field. And it was Daniel Anderson. You could tell from about halfway around the corner that he was fighting the Tiger. Around he went. Wow, there's 2 of the favoured contenders.
Well, Honeywell looks like he's the one that's coming the worst on that. He's going on the hook. Some damage there. Looks like Anderson gets turned round, ready for a restart. So Matt's sitting there just shaking his head. He won't want to talk to me.
Well, patience is going to be an absolute virtue in this one. We can see the cushion is about 2.5 metres off the track. A number of the drivers will be more than happy to go up and try and run the cush. Others will have their cars set up for the bottom line. Regardless of that, she's going to be hot and dusty. Daniel Anderson brought out the yellow, so we'll see where he restarts. Be seen as potentially as the prime cause.
Back up the front. First lap.
First lap incident. And Matt Honeywell, he'll be very disappointed.
A lot of work going on down next door. Down the end.
As the clock ticks on, it's 9:42. 9:43 here at Racecourse Hotel and Motor Lodge, Ruapuna Speedway, 10 o'clock curfew.
Right, ready to rumble.
The field set. Anderson starting off the front again.
Take two.
So take two of tonight's feature, the fourth round, the Hydrolink $100,000 sprint car War of the Wings. Let's see how we go this time. We've gone green again. Steve Duff picking up where he left off, going straight away for the high line. We're struggling to see some of the tail markers there as the wind just comes up at the wrong time of the night as well. But the Duff boys, the family feud at the front of the field. It's Jamie down low, Steve up high. Jamie's got his nose just in front. There's less than a car length between them as they go down the back chute. Daniel Anderson, he's in third. Luke Keegan, he sits there in fourth spot. Then it's Jason Smith in fifth and Alicia McLaughlin. She's in sixth spot, and McLaughlin already favouring that bottom part of the racetrack. She just gets a wheel up there onto that pole line area, and she goes round. Alicia, she's up into fifth spot. Our race leader, it's Jamie Duff. Took out round number 3. Is he going to go 2 in a row? Steve Duff in second. Daniel Anderson getting up into the dirt. Well, what's left of it on the high line. In fourth place, it's Luke Keegan. Alicia McLaughlin in fifth, but she has got Jaden Dodge and Jason Smith right closing in very, very quickly on her. Dodgey's running the high line while Smith sticks to the bottom part of the racetrack. But ultimately, it is Jamie Duff who leads the charge. That's 5 laps in the books, 20 to go. In second spot, it's Steve Duff Jr. Daniel Anderson hanging on to that third position. In fourth, it's Luke Keegan. Keegan looking strong on that top part of the racetrack too. As the laps count down, keep your eyes on him. Alicia McLaughlin in fifth. Jamie Duff, well, he's got one big break on his brother. It's close on 4 seconds. It's at least the length of the straight advantage. Anderson still hanging into there in that fourth spot, but Luke Keegan, he is the man to watch. Keegan is on the move while McLaughlin runs a low line. It's Keegan up high. They've just got to start making some inroads. In particular, they've got to get past Daniel Anderson in the 44 car, and that's going to be no mean feat for them. Steve Duff Jr. hanging on there to that second spot, but he can only look through the dusty haze, because almost the length of the straight in front of him is his brother Jamie. Last year's War of the Wings champion, 2015 New Zealand sprint car champion, Jamie Duff. He's a master craftsman, and he is just running whichever part of the racetrack he wants to. He's got one lap car down, that's Brent Gordian, but the fleet are right in front of him. We look further back. That advantage that Jamie had over his brother is growing. It's now blown out. It's 5.5 seconds. Boy, he could nearly coast in from here. It's 10 laps down. 15 to go. Hydrolink Sprint Car War of the Wings feature. They're running straight and tidy. In fact, they're running to the conditions just perfectly. One man who is starting to really try to wind it up. Keep your eyes on the Avon Insurance Brokers 95 car of Ray Bourne. He's starting to make that high line work for him. He's picking them off one at a time. And the old fox, he may just have set himself a mission of passing one car every lap. Jamie Duff still threading his way through that lap traffic. Gets up the inside of the car of Todd Richards and slice and dice. So Jamie Duff has got the advantage of 3 lapped cars between himself and brother Steve. In the meantime, Daniel Anderson starting to close up on the tail of the 15 car as Daniel McKinnell just makes a brief infield excursion, comes down onto the racetrack, but he's at least a lap in arrears and got plenty of work to do. We're past the halfway mark. 10 more laps to go. Hydrolink, War of the Wings, Jamie Duff leading the way. Steve Duff still hanging on to second. He's just opened up a little bit of an advantage on Daniel Anderson. But for Luke Keegan, he's got 2 lapped cars between himself. No, he hasn't. Sam O'Callaghan stuck in there. So O'Callaghan just moved up through there. So it's still the race leader, Jamie Duff, leading the way
there at the moment. Oh, there goes one round. Sam O'Callaghan has just spun. He just stopped on the track there. 91. Jaden Dodge has just crawled in. O'Callaghan had made such a move, a good move, working his way up through the pack. And he's just crawled in there, spun out, tried to keep it going. Jaden Dodge came in just to avoid him.
That's 15 laps down, 10 to go.
Steve Duff Jr.'s decided that he's not going to stay behind the lap cars. He's going to get right up behind his brother. Well, the lap cars are going to join the tail of the field. Are you boys all right up there?
Yeah, we're very all right,
Whether we
thank you.
can hear anything at all.
Yeah, we can hear you, thank you, Warwick. Yep, we're surviving nicely, thank you very much. So we'll get this mess sorted up down there in the Town Bend Ruapuna Speedway. Time 10 minutes to 10. Jamie Duff, Steve Duff Jr.
49 car. Sam O'Callaghan, the Lakeland Glass Triple X, was the one that got out of control, just spun up over there. And the 91 of Jaden Dodge just didn't have any room to go round the outside.
O'Callaghan had done an outstanding job. It started back in grid number 7.
The leaders at the moment are 19, Jamie Duff, 15.
He obviously can't hear us, so he thinks we've gone dead. Sam O'Callaghan had done his very best to work his way through the traffic. It started back in grid number 17. Still 12 laps to go. And it's a real test of character, this one. This is going to bunch them up, Nisbo. Steve Duff Jr. more than happy to chance his arm, isn't he? Jamie he's the man that's conducting the orchestra.
Absolutely. And it's going to make it a lot more interesting. What have we got? 10 to go. So basically it's another race again.
It is another race. The lap traffic and so on. Daniel Anderson, Sam O'Callaghan, yeah, real pity for O'Callaghan because he was showing that if you get your car set up for this one and run the high line, you are going to be able to pluck them off. And O'Callaghan had got right up there into 4th spot after starting in grid number 17. Stunning effort by him. But Luke Keegan, if he can get that high line working, don't discount his chances. Daniel Anderson hanging on to that 3rd spot, but I don't know, I think Anderson, he may be preoccupied with the Duffs as opposed to not knowing what's behind him. Anyway, we go green again, 10 laps to go. Oh, Anderson gets a big bite out of the cush. Up onto 2 wheels momentarily. That left the door open for Keegan. We warned you what Keegan can do because Keegan's now challenging for 2nd position. Our race leader, it's Jamie Duff leading the way. In 2nd, Steve Duff Jr. In 3rd, we've got the 44 of Anderson, Luke Keegan. He momentarily held that, but Anderson, oh, he is on a roll tonight. Maybe fortunate to get the restart at the front as he was. Chasing a perilously thin bit of cushion, especially down through the prison bend. But Jamie Duff, he leads the way. Steve Duff Jr. at 2nd. Here comes Duff Jr. Big Steve. He's making the high line work down in the prison bend. The family feud continues. Down low it's Jamie. Up high is Steve, and Steve is ringing it out of the 15 car. Oh boy, we've got a real battle going on here. Dad will be wondering which one of them to be cheering for, because Jamie, he's got that car set up perfectly for the high line. But Steve, he's running more Angels for Treat. Wouldn't a bit of lap traffic be interesting at this stage? But it is a wee way away. Daniel Anderson, he sits here in third. Alicia McLaughlin, she's made a move up the end of Anderson. Wood into McLaughlin, she's in the Town Bend corner. Daniel Anderson sitting there in third. Luke Keegan in fourth. Alicia McLaughlin, she's hanging on to fifth. But Sean Ashton, he's coming into the picture now. White flag, 1 lap to go. Wood and a photo finish, be so cool in this one. But Jamie, he's just broken the shackles as they went through the Town Bend. He's leading by half a car length. The big fella, he's got all the momentum. But Jamie's going to win the dash to the line by half a car length. Oh, what a finish! What a finish! .0443.
Quarter of a car.
What a great race we had going on there. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Jamie Duff wins by the narrowest of margins from Steve Duff. Daniel Anderson third, Luke Keegan fourth, Alicia McLaughlin fifth, Sean Ashton sixth, Connor Rangi seventh, Ray Bourne up into eighth after starting right near the back, and ninth, Jason Smith, Kyle Shearing 10th. Nisbo, that was worth the wait. It was worth the price of admission times 2.
And long may it continue. Boy, this Hydrolink series has been great. And of course, we've got more to see in March. But boy, no, that was fantastic. There would not be one person leave here and be disappointed with that race, because that was a cliffhanger right to the checkered flag. And Jamie doing his winning donuts down in the Town Bend in CJ Phillips Construction Turns. And now carrying on down towards the Stadium Cars bends. So yep, he's really, really happy. But boy,
yep, put your hands together for this guy, Steve Duff Jr. What a brilliant race!
That was fantastic.